Hello, my name is Nick,
My name's Sabrina.
and we made an app called EWS Usage. And this is simply a clean, simple user interface to display the EWS usage statistics given by the Engineering IT Services Department here on campus. So initially on this app, the first screen is the favorite screen, and because we've never used the app before, it is empty. But if we go to the All Labs tab here at the bottom, we can see that all of the labs on campus are displayed by their name. They have their usage statistics, and they also have estimated travel time. We put this all in a recycler view, and there's a favorite button as well. If we click this favorites button, we get a toast saying that the favorite state is switched for that lab. If we go back to the favorites tab, we can see that they actually show up now. And so, say we made a mistake, we can remove it from the favorites tab by clicking the button again. So you may be wondering where we get this data from. The travel time here we get from the Google Distance Matrix API. We simply send it our current location and the location of all the labs and get a matrix of all the distances back and the times. Now this usage statistics we get from the Engineering IT Services Department website. And if you go to their website and you scroll down, you can see over on the right that they post their EWS lab usage statistics in like a graph format. And if you then go to, if you inspect the page source and look for the block where they actually have that feature, we can find a website that they get their data from. And we go to that website, and it's just a web page with just all the statistics in JSON format, and that's where we get our data. We pull that, we parse it, update the data, and put it into the Stealth.
Okay, so now we're going to explore the map tab of our app. So, as the name might make you think, it displays a map that we pulled using the Google Maps API. So as you can see, there are 4 differently colored markers on the map, and the blue one indicates where you are, and currently we are at Granger, and the red one indicates that the EWS station is pretty full, and then the yellow indicates that it's medium full, and then the green indicates that it's pretty open, so you can check that out. And if you click on one of the markers, say Siegel 0403, you can click on the directions and it'll take you to the Google Maps app actually and give you directions on how to get there. There you go. It's a 1-minute drive. Okay. And then say you've been on the app for a while and the times, you want the times to update and you want the usage to update, you can click the refresh button up here and all the data will refresh.
So now we'll talk about some of the things that we learned and the technical difficulties that we had. So first, if you know anything about threads, you know that there is a main UI thread that your app runs on, and if you try to do anything that takes a noticeably long amount of time, such as getting data from a web page, it'll actually pause your app until that task is completed. So we alleviate that by having our class extend a synchronous task, which opens up another thread and does specific things in the background. So we have it get the data from the website and the API, then we have it parse the JSON that was returned, update our data that is saved in our application, and then update the UI. Another thing we learned about were recycle views. 2 of our fragments had them. So we have adapters for each one. I'm not going to go too in depth on that, but we did learn a lot from that.
So another thing that we utilize that is new are called fragments. And what fragments are, they're basically activities, however you can resume and pause them whenever you would please. And the reason that we use fragments rather than using activity is because when you open the map and you don't want it to reinitialize every time that you click on that map fragment. And we implemented the fragments on the main activity and bottom navigation view. And essentially when you click the specific tab button, it'll take you to the corresponding fragment.
And so that was our app. I hope you learned a little bit about it. Download it from the App Store, smash that like button below, and give us that hundo.